Good evening. Tonight, I am going through my bean seeds and trying to figure out one, where I can plant some beans right now, and then two, which varieties I still have enough time to plant before my first frost in the fall. And I'm looking at a calendar right now, and I'm just counting the number of days from tomorrow until my first frost, which is here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's typically around November 1st. So let's see, 30 days in June, 31 July, 61, plus another 31, 92, plus 30, 112, 122, plus another 31 is 153. Okay, and then how many days do we have left in May? 153, let's just say 2 more weeks, 14 days, 167. Okay, I have 167 days, I'm gonna write that down. 167 days until my first frost. And then I'm gonna go through my seeds. Let me show you what I keep my seeds in. I keep my seeds in one of these photo containers. If you're a part of the gardening community, you have for sure seen these. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Michael's. Do not pay $40 for them, which is what they normally retail for at Michael's, because they'll be on sale at Michael's sometimes for like $12. Maybe not that little, but like $14. And they come with all of these, they're photo keepers. They come with all these individual containers that you can put labels on and put your various seeds in to keep them organized and dry. I keep my seeds in the house so that they don't get too hot. But tonight I'm gonna go through my bean seeds because I am getting ready to pull bolting arugula, lettuce, Japanese giant mustard, Swiss chard, and I've got some room for something else to go in the garden. And basically I can plant anything I want in the space as long as it will mature and fruit and ripen in 167 days. One thing to keep in mind is seed packets will tell you, for instance, a tomato seed packet will tell you like 80 days, and that's 80 days till there's fruit, but that's from when you transplant out. Most people don't direct sow their tomato seeds, so it's not from the time you plant the seed. The 80 days on a tomato seed packet is from the time that you put the plant in the ground, and it's probably already been growing for 6 to 8 weeks before that. So you gotta kind of be smart. So I do have some soybeans that are ready in 85 days. And that is from, when you plant them in the soil. So I could direct sow some soybeans, which I would like to do because a bunch of mine got eaten by rabbits. Scarlet runner bean. I have not had the best success with this. I originally got it because they have these glorious red flowers, and I thought, ooh, the hummingbirds, and you get beans. But they did not love my hot, southern summer, and they didn't start really producing flowers and then beans until the fall. And so it was a very short, time producing plant for me. And it took up a lot of space. So I don't think I'm gonna do the scarlet runner beans. Same thing with the painted lady runner, same family, they didn't do great. All right. Someone sent me Gaga Hut beans. I'm gonna have to look these up. I actually have no idea what these are. Ooh, Thai long beans. These are ones I saved from my Thai long beans last year. I'm gonna have to look up how long they take to grow. I loved growing Thai long beans because of the novelty of it. They're this long. I would chop them up and saute them or add them to stir fries. They don't have much flavor, so they take on the flavor of whatever you are cooking them in or cooking them with. So if I added hoisin and soy sauce and sauteed them, they tasted great. But on their own, not a lot of flavor, but they're just so fun to grow. They look so cool in the garden. I'm all about growing things that look different. So instead of growing green broccoli, I'd rather grow purple. Instead of green beans, I'd rather grow purple beans. So I think so far we're gonna do some soybeans and some Thai long beans, and I'm gonna look up the Gaga Hut. I don't know what those are. Well, this is helpful. I have a package of seeds I've obviously saved, and I just wrote beans. And the problem with that is I don't know if these are bush beans or vining beans. And where I'm going to be planting The beans, I need them to be bush variety because, well, that's weird. We are having a storm, so the internet may go out, and I did get a low battery notification. So I don't know about these. Okay, green beans provider. Okay, I'm gonna need to look up how long till these produce, but I do believe provider is a bush variety, so I'm gonna plant some of these. And my favorite, it's actually not a bean to grow, it's a pea, but they look like green beans, are these cowpeas, also known as black-eyed peas. And these are an heirloom variety that I've got from a hardware store locally. These are heirloom maroon Crowder peas, and they are so fantastic to grow in hot, humid climates. They don't care if they're in crappy soil. They don't care about drought. This variety vines, some are more bush. This is a vining variety, so I could just let it trail on the ground, but it probably would like some support. You can eat the green bean-like pods when they are immature, and like green beans, or you can let the pods completely dry on the vine, and then you harvest the dried peas, and then you cook them in like chicken broth with ham hocks or bacon, and eat them with collards if you're Southern, especially on New Year's Day. But I just think they're a great dried bean staple, and they are super prolific. No pests bother them. They're just, for me, in my garden, they're super easy. I can plant these as late as July 1st through maybe July 15th and still be fine. So I'm definitely gonna do some of these. Wow, that's all the beans I have? I really thought I had more beans. So maybe I just feel like I've got some space in my garden and I've lost some things to pests, and I've lost a bunch of pepper plants, but I don't have time to do peppers. I did just start some more squash. The pickle worms are coming, so cucumbers are out. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some more sunflowers and some more flowers. I just have the itch to start and plant something else, which is silly because it's been such a mad dash. I feel like I should just chill and enjoy it. But all right. I don't see any questions in the question bubble. Can't imagine. I didn't really talk about anything thought-provoking. And I don't see anything in the comments. I really thought I had more beans to go through with you guys, so sorry. But my phone's about to die, so that's it.